from Florida to hang out with 108 Rockstar Guitars all weekend.
Yeah,
And along with him, he brought two of Bo Diddley's guitars to feature in our booth. And one of them is right here, the Bad Dude guitar, which was Bo Diddley's #1 guitar. And he left these guitars with you.
over the course of his life, they represent his life story. Yeah.
Well, tell us a little bit about this one and how it was made.
Sure. This one is called The Bad Dude. And this one is the Holy Ghost. Father, Son, Holy Ghost. And it's part of a 3-guitar set. There's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. This guitar is the culmination of Bo Diddley's dream guitar. It has everything in it that Bo ever wanted in a guitar. Special effects. There's a drum machine that screws onto the bottom here. This is the drum machine.
So that it can sound like a full-on band.
Yeah, he can do his own gig without a band. There's 2 thumb screws. It attaches there. And he's got a drum machine.
And this is the most current issue of Guitar Aficionado magazine, and sadly, it's the last edition.
But we get to close the show.
And Charlie was featured in this issue with all of the guitars that Bo left with him, including Bad Dude right here. And here they feature the Get Drum, which was actually, they called the Father guitar,
The
right?
Father.
That had the first drum machine.
Any electric effects. It's the first guitar ever built, and it was done by Bo, with special electronic effects.
And then he had the Zebra built.
Yeah, I had the Zebra built, just, I wanted to give Bo a gift. We were always giving each other stuff, so I had the Zebra guitar built, and I gave it to Bo as a gift. That is called the
Sun. And then Bo wanted to make one more guitar, and so he made this one,
the Holy Ghost.
the Holy Ghost.
Yeah. And the way the Holy Ghost came about is I was up visiting Bo, I don't know, maybe a couple years after I gave him the Zebra guitar, and Bo said, "Charlie, I got an idea for a guitar. Can that dude build another one just like it but different?" I said, "Probably." So we went into Bo's kitchen, just he and I. Bo got some drawing paper and taped it together and got a marker, and we designed this guitar together with all of the candy that he wanted in his little bag of tricks. So I took the drawing, the Zebra guitar, and the Get Drum home, talked to my guy. He said, "Yeah, I can do it." So I bought everything that went into this guitar, the wood, the effects and everything, and gave the guy the drawing, and it took 1.5 years to complete. And when it was finished, the guitar was done. And I was young. No stickers, no decals, but it had the drum machine, and this was it. And then I brought it up to Bo's house, and I gave it to Bo as a gift. We always gave each other gifts.
Now tell us about the other gift you gave him, because Bo had a police badge, security badge on his guitar strap.
Yeah.
And you tell the story.
Okay, I got you on that. Bo was always known as the originator of rock and roll, but few people knew that he had another title, and it was known as the D.N.A. of rock and roll. And the way the D.N.A. of rock and roll came around is Bo was a collector of badges, and I had a background in law enforcement, but that was a long time ago, and so we had a lot in common. So one day Bo and I were having lunch in a restaurant. Bo was a little bit down, and I said, "Bo, what's the matter?" And he said, "You know, Charlie, I just feel like I'm not getting my due share." And I said, "Well, what do you mean?" He said, "Well, you know, Elvis Presley, he's the king of rock and roll. And Aretha Franklin, she's the queen of soul. And James Brown, he's the godfather of soul. B.B. King is the king of blues." He said, "Me and Chuck Berry came around before all those cats, and I don't get my due share. I just didn't get no good title." So I thought about it. I thought, "Bo, everybody knows who you are. I mean, there would be no rock and roll without you." And so I kind of blew it off and finished our lunch. When I got back home, I went to this police supply store in a town called Davie, Florida, and I designed 2 badges around the theme of the title I awarded to Bo as the DNA of rock and roll. And this came about the same time that the OJ trial was going on. So I designed 2 badges, badge number 1, and I have badge number 2. And it's DNA, rock and roll, Bo Diddley, and Bo like gold. And I had 2 ID cards made up. And they came with badge wallets in the box. So Bo and I were in New Orleans backstage at the House of Blues before a show. And we're all sitting back there, just a couple of friends, and I had them in a bag, in a box, and I said, Bo, I got a gift for you, a surprise. He goes, starts rubbing his head, he goes, Johnny, what you got? And I said, it's in the bag. So he opens up the bag and he pulls out the box and he goes, what is it? I said, open it up. He opens it up and he pulls out a wallet. He goes, oh, a wallet. He goes, oh man. He goes, needs a wallet. Is there any money in it? I said, just open the wallet. So he opens the wallet. The first thing he saw was the badge. His eyes got real big. He goes, oh man, another badge. I love it. I love it. I go, read it. So he reads it and it says, D.N.A. Bo Diddley, rock and roll. I said, you know what that is? I said, that's your title. You're the DNA of rock and roll. His eyes got real big. He goes, that's right. That's what I is. I'm the DNA of rock and roll. He starts holding the badge up and he's dancing around backstage. He's knocking his knees, dancing and singing. And I'm sitting down like we are. And he comes over and he leans over and he whispers in my ear and he goes, Charlie, DNA, what that? So I had to explain to him what it meant. And he goes, oh yeah, and he starts jumping around. So, Bo,
Right on.
this was his...
Well, Charlie, thanks so much for sharing the DNA of rock and roll
Thank you,
with us
Lisa.
today.
Bo and I love you.
Can I give him a little kiss?
Absolutely.
Love you, Bo.
Right.
And I'm proud to say these guitars are going to be featured in my next volume of my book, 108 Rockstar Guitars, Volume 2.
Volume 2.
Yeah,